Welcome to the Philippine Edu Webinars. Good evening sa inyong lahat. This event is in collaboration with QSR Corporation, a Google Cloud and education partner in the Philippines, Google Educator Groups, GEG Philippines, and Acer. Today's session will help you learn how to digitize your RPMS for public school groups. Ayan. Philippines, and today's session will help to digitize. So he is a public school. Our speaker for today is a public school teacher from Santo Niño National High School, also a Google certified educator level 1 and level 2. So to talk about Google Sites as a platform of RPMS digital portfolio for public school teacher, I introduce Sir Alvin Balaba.
Good evening po sa inyong lahat. I'm so happy, Sir Adrian, to have this opportunity again to be with you in sharing new knowledge to our teachers. So, like what Sir Adrian mentioned earlier, ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay tungkol sa paggamit ng Google Site as a means to make your RPMS portfolio for this school year. Now, gaya nga po ng napanggit natin in our previous session as well, our RPMS portfolio is somehow very challenging to some of our teachers because yung manual labor ng pagpiprint at yung pag-compile ng mga materials natin for our digital portfolio is very time-consuming and not economically wise dahil kailangan pang gumastos to print. Now, meron tayong gagamiting platform, teachers, para po mas maging madali and at the same time, hindi natin kinakailangan gumastos ng malaki to showcase our portfolio for this school year. So ano nga po yung gagamitin nating platform? It's what we call the Google Sites. Now, bakit nga ba Google Sites ang kailangan natin gamitin? So, we all know that Google Site is a building platform na katulad lamang ito ng WordPress or Wix. Medyo similar sila, Sir Adrian, kasi sa pamamagitan nito, pwede rin tayo maglagay ng mga images, mga files na
Try again in a few seconds.
Nalalaman ng ating portfolio. Now, it also is a site that builds public internal projects, internal project hubs, and more, all without help and knowledge of coding. So, yun yung pinakamagandang aspect ng paggamit ng Google Sites. Hindi mo na kinakailangan ng coding knowledge. So, hindi na siya katulad ng WordPress na kinakailangan mo pang maglagay ng iba't ibang codes sa Google Sites para ka lang gumagawa ng iyong sariling social media account, your social media site. So, one good thing also about Google Sites, it creates connections and foster collaboration. Dahil kapag gumagawa tayo ng Google Sites, hindi lang isang tao ang pwedeng gumawa nito. Pwede kayong makipag-collaborate sa iba pa ninyong mga kapwa-guro. So, gaya nga ng paggawa ng Google Sites, hindi lang siya pwedeng personal. Pwede rin siyang Google site ng inyong department or pwede rin siyang mismong yung website na ng inyong buong eskwelahan. It motivates students and makes learning possible 24/7 as long as you have your internet access. Hindi niyo na kinakailangang magkita physically, but just having your computers and your internet anytime, anywhere, pwede na kayong makabuo ng inyong Google site. Now, magra-run through po tayo ngayon sa mismo nating Google site interface. So, this evening, we will begin with how to open our Google site. So, as you can see here, we have actually two ways. The first way is through our Google Drive. So from your drive, you just have to click new, the plus sign, and then you click more, and then you will see there yung atin pong logo ng Google Sites. So, i-click nyo lang po yun, and then you will be brought to the interface. Pwede ka nang gumawa. Yung pangalawa naman pong paraan is through our Omnibox. So, makikita nyo po, just have to type sites.google.com. Kapag in-enter nyo po yun, yung makikita nyo po sa screen, itong nakalagay na ito, yun po ang lalabas sa inyong monitor. And then, i-click nyo lang po yung new sites dahil yun yung naglalaman ng mga bagong features ng application na ito or ng G Suite application na ito. Now, meron pa palang isa, yung tinatawag nating app launcher. So, may makikita kayo ditong 9 squares sa inyong upper right corner ng inyong window. Kapag kinlik nyo po yan, lalabas yung mga icons na ito. At makikita nyo po ulit yung icon ng ating sites. Kapag kinlik nyo po yun, automatically, dadalhin po kayo niyan dun sa ating interface. Now, simulan po natin yung ating pag-navigate sa ating site. Magpapakita po ako sa inyo dito ng isang example. Also, this is a free template that we are very much willing to share with our viewers. Kailangan nyo lang pong mag-like and subscribe sa ating pong QSR page, both in YouTube and on Facebook. Also, please like and subscribe here on this page or on this channel, Look Beyond the Classroom. May ipoprovide po kami sa inyong link mamaya as a form na ilalagay niyo po yung inyong email para po i-send namin sa inyo yung kopya. Now, Sir Adrian, papakita natin sa kanila yung example ng ating RPMS template.
RPMs. Sir, gaano ba kakapal yan na yan, sir? Or
Actually,
for public school?
to give you an example, output from the previous school year, ito po ang ating RPMS. So ito, sir, yung traditional. So kung titingnan nyo yung pages, ganyan siya kapal. So makikita natin dito sa loob yung iba't ibang mga files na kailangan ng teachers, both pictures, lesson plans, and lahat ng kakailanganin para sa criteria sa loob ng ating RPMS tool. Yung siya kapal, sir.
So, bali, sir, yung buong libro na yan, ililipat natin into a website or into a Google site.
Sir. Into a Google site. Para po, hindi na mahirapan pa yung teachers natin magpa-print at mag-bind. Gagawin nating electronic para anytime, anywhere, pwede nilang dalhin. At pag dumating man yung evaluator nila, yung kanilang master teacher, pwede na nilang ipakita. Kahit phone lang nila yung gamit nila.
By the way, for the po natin ngayon, pwede po kayo mag-actions sa and then we will answer each of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay po, Sir Alvin, alam ko marami ng excited nga nanonood kung paano nga ba i-form yung makapal na naka-bookbind, soft-bind yung na RPMS into a Google site.
Yes, sir. Ito po yung example.
Okay.
So kung makikita po natin dito sa ating screen, ito po ang ating RPMS template. So kung makikita nyo po, the title is already here. Lalagyan nyo na lang po ng inyong sariling site name. So saan nyo po ilalagay yung inyong site name? Makikita nyo po dito sa part na ito. Yan. Yung ilalagay nyo po dyan sa site name na yan, that will be the file name for your Google Drive file. Samantalang yung magiging site name naman po for the public will be shown in this part. Yan po, yung katabi po ng ating DepEd logo. Now, paano naman po tayo maglalagay ng ating homepage title? So, ito po, nakikita ninyo dito sa side na to, yan po yan. So, ilalagay nyo na lang po yan. Mamaya po, ituturo natin kung paano mag-a-add ng mga text, mag-a-add ng mga pictures. Pero basically, ito po yung first parts para po gawin yung inyong site or ma-customize ang inyong site at ang inyong page. Next po, how are we going to choose a theme? Makikita nyo po dito sa side na ito, ayan, yung options for theme. Kapag kinlik nyo po yung themes, makikita nyo po on the right side ang ating mga different available themes. Yan po. So, halimbawa po, pipili po kayo ng isa, pinili po itong diplomat. Makikita ko po dyan, I'm free to choose whatever color I want. Say, for example, this is the color you want. And then, you can also choose other colors. Pagkatapos, you can also change the font style that you want, if you want it classic, light, or heavy. Now, may makikita din po tayo dito na header type po on this side. So, you will be given an option kung ang gusto mo ba ay naka-large banner. Pag large banner, automatically, lalaki po yan sa inyong screen. If you want it to be cover, the entire screen ay yan ang mako-cover niya. If you want it a banner, doon lang siya sa upper part ng inyong screen. Now, title only, kung yung title and basic template, walang banner colors, ang gusto ninyong mangyari. Now, let's go to adding pages. Nakikita nyo po dito, I'm sorry, balik po muna pala tayo dun sa navigation. So pag dinala nyo po ang inyong cursor on the upper right corner, o upper left corner, I'm sorry, may makikita po kayo ditong gear option. Pag kinlik nyo po yung gear option na yan, you will be brought to this settings. At tanungin po kayo, what mode do you want? Do you want your navigation to be on top? Or do you want it to be on the side? Now, if you want your navigation tool to be on top, like sa example natin, ipindutin nyo lang po yung top and then makikita nyo yung navigation nyo dito sa ibabaw. But if you click the mode on the side, makikita nyo po itong bars na ito, yung sidebar. Pag kinlik nyo po yan, lalabas yung mga options na ito. So, kayo na po bahala, teachers, kung ano pong gusto nyo gamiting itsura. Pero, for example, for me, I want it to be on the top side, on the top part. Automatically, ganyan po ang magiging itsura. Now, let's go back dun po sa sinasabi nating how to add your pages. Sa how, i-click nyo lang po yung pages part and then makikita nyo po dito since in our template, we already have included pages and subpages. Ayan po yung makikita ninyo. I-click nyo lang po yung cursor na add sign. Kapag click nyo po yung add sign na yan, alabas yung dalawang option. It's either you have to put new link or new page. So for example, let us add the page. Pag click nyo po yung new page, halimbawa, gusto nyo ilagay sabihin natin 15. Pag dinan nyo po, automatically, it is already here. Ganun po ang paglalagay natin ng new page. Now, paano naman po kapag you want to add a subpage? I-click nyo lang po yung 3 dotted lines sa right side. I'm sorry, yung 3 dotted icon sa right side. and i-click nyo lang po yung add subpage. You'll be asked to make a title for that subpage. Let's say, for example, MOB 17. Automatically, malalagay na po siya dito on this part. So, ganun po siya, teachers. Now, don't worry, halimbawa, naligaw po yung paglalagay ninyo ng mga pages and subpages ninyo because you can always drag them down, drag them up to wherever, which part you would like them to put. Ganun po siya. Now, teachers, pupunta naman po tayo dun sa bahagi ng paglalagay ng content katulad ng text. Yung sinasabi natin kanina. Paano ako maglalagay ng text? Bukod po dito sa mga provided ng text box, i-click nyo lang po yung insert. And then, on the top part of insert, nakikita nyo po yung text box. Let's say, for example, you want to put this another text box. Let's say, for example, MOV 1. Lesson plans. So, kapag click nyo po yan, automatically, you have it here. Now, you're free to customize it. You may make it which font you want it. You want bold, or italicized, or centered. You will be given an option here. So, now, let's go to adding images naman. So, also, it is already here in the insert part. You can just see here the icon for images. I-click lang po yan, and then you will be given an option whether to upload or select. When you choose upload, automatically it will bring you to your computer files. Yung laman po ng inyong mismong computers. Now, kapag click nyo naman po yung select, dadalhin naman po kayo niyan or bibigyan kayo niya ng options whether you want to upload your pictures by URL, Google Image Search, through your Google Photos, or your Google Drive. So, mas mainam po na manggagaling na lang mismo sa inyong Google Drive or sa inyong Google Photos yung mga pictures or yung mga videos na gagamitin ninyo para mas madali po silang ilagay. For example, I want to get it from my Google Drive. Let's say, for example, I have a picture like this. Po yung election calendar. I-double-click ko lang po yan and then automatically, ma-upload na siya o mailalagay na siya dito sa ating Google site. So, i-adjust nyo na lang po. Kung magtataka po kayo, bakit biglang nagbago yung size ng image? Bakit parang hindi ko siya ma-resize? Dahil gumamit po tayo ng template, it is already adjusting the picture for us. Pero pwede nyo pa rin po yung i-adjust pictures. No need to worry. So may kita nyo po yung mga itong corners on how you can adjust the pictures. Now, paano naman po ang paglalagay ng iba pang mga links or URLs? Halimbawa, gusto mo maglagay ng video coming from YouTube. No need to worry, teachers, dahil meron pa tayong insert options ulit dito sa ilalim. So for example, you want to include a YouTube video na ginamit mo sa iyong pagtuturo. Let's say, for example, ilagay mo si King Louis the 14th. So, halimbawa, ito yung video na pinili mo. I-click mo lang po yan, teachers, and select. Then automatically, this here in our Google site. Now, pwede nyo po yung i-move. Pwede nyo rin po yung i-resize pa. Now, paano naman po kapag ang gagamitin ninyong video ay galing sa inyong sariling files, so sa inyong laptop? I-click nyo lang po yung inyong screen 2 times, and then may makikita po kayo ditong circle options. So, dyan po, i-click nyo lang po yung upload. So, tandaan, teachers, double-click, lalabas po itong icons na ito. You click upload, and then automatically, dadalhin po kayo niyan sa inyong desktop or sa inyong documents ng inyong laptop. Ilalagay niyo lang po ang mga files na kailangan ninyong ilagay. Now, may makikita din po kayo dito na image carousel. Para saan naman po ito? Pag image carousel po, halimbawa, para siyang magiging flash of pictures. Halimbawa po, piliin natin itong tatlong picture na ito. So, click insert. So, it's still loading. Yan po, may nakapasok na. So, kapag nakapasok po lahat yan, halimbawa, let's click insert. So, makikita nyo po, may option dito sa ilalim na nagsasabi na may tatlong pictures na na-upload. So, kapag view nyo po ang inyo, for example, let's try to view this part, may makikita po kayong options of going to the right, going to the left. So, yan po. Parang na kayong may album ng pictures. That's what an image carousel is. Now, pwede rin po kayong maglagay ng iba pang mga materials dito. Pwedeng calendar, yung personal calendar nyo. Halimbawa, gusto nyo ilagay yung inyong schedule, pwede nyo pong ilagay yan dyan. So, for example, here, maraming panlipunan. So, this is our calendar. Makita nyo po dyan yung may options. Kung ano yung mga activities ng department ninyo o yung schedule mo, pwede mong ilagay dyan. Pwede rin yung mga Google Docs, Google Slides, presentations na ginamit mo, Google Sheets para sa mga lesson plans na, I'm sorry, Google Sheets para dun sa mga grading sheets na meron ka, for example. Halimbawa, ito ang aking grading sheet for this section. So, ilalagay ko lang siya dyan. So, automatically, mag-load lang po yan. But, yung inyong Google Sheets ay nandito na. Automatically. Pwedeng Google Forms. Kung halimbawa, gumagamit kayo na, ayan po yung Google Sheets na grades ng aking mga estudyante. So, kita ko lang po, halimbawa, sa Google Sheets na yan, nakikita na yung kanilang first quarter grades. Yun po, second quarter grades. Then ang kanilang final grades. So, alam ko po merong MOV na kinakailangan na ilagay ang inyong mga grading sheets. So, ayun na po. Hindi nyo na po kailangan mag-print ng records. Ilalagay nyo na lang po yung link ng inyong grading sheets. So, halimbawa po, forms, pwede na kayo maglagay dito. So, halimbawa, naglagay kayo dyan ng, gumawa kayo ng online exam, for example. So, for me, for example, I'm going to put my preliminary exams. Ayan. So, alam ko meron din pong MOV na kinakailangan ilagay ninyo ang inyong mga assessment tools. So, ito na po yung halimbawa niyan. So, ayan. Nakikita na yung inyong Google Forms. So, ang iyong prelim through Google Forms. Now, pwede rin kayo gumawa ng mga charts para makita yung mga, for example, ipakita nyo yung mga passing grades. For example, yung ano natin, LMS, yung ating mga mean, median mode sa mga exams, pwede nyo rin pong ilagay dyan. So, now, punta naman po tayo doon sa ating next part. Actually, this will be the last part of our Google Sheet navigation through. Paano mo naman ito i-share, i-preview at ipa-publish? So, siguro po kanina nakikita nyo na ginagawa ko yung preview. So, sa inyo po makikita yung inyong preview button. Nandito po yan sa upper right corner ng inyong screen. So, kapag click nyo po yung preview, mabibigyan po kayo ng idea kung ano na ba yung itsura ng inyong digital portfolio once it is published. So, i-click po natin yung preview. For example, yan po. Diba, ito ang homepage nyo. So, if you are using a laptop, this is how it's going to look like. So, ito na yung mga main page natin at ito naman yung ating mga subpage. So, for example, let's click CRA1, Objective 1. At click yan, ito na, dadalhin ka na niya dito. Yan is if you are using a laptop screen. Paano naman kung tablet screen? May kita mo may option dito na tablet. Oh, sorry. How does it look like when I'm using a tablet? So, ganito magiging tsura niyan. So ito yung mga subpage mo, your subpages, just have to click this, and then, so lalabas dito yung iyong mga uh, files. Paano naman kung cellphone ang itsura? So this is how it's going to look like. So meron tayo dito yung navigation tool. So tignan natin dito, halimbawa, Kratu, galing niya doon. You want to go to objective number 6. So dadaling ka niya dito. So dito mo na lang ilalagay ulit yung iyong mga files and uploaded pictures and videos. So that's how preview looks like. Now, how am I going to publish? Paano magiging available yung aking digital portfolio? I-click nyo lang po yung publish. Once you click publish, bibigyan ko kayo ng option kung ano yung web address na gusto mong ilagay. So, for example, ayan na yung gusto mo, then you just click publish. Now, once this is published, yan na, your site has been published successfully, it means this can be viewed by people you have provided your link. Or kung gusto mo siyang gawing public, pwede na siyang makita ng ibang tao. Now, paano naman if I want to work with other people? Let's say, for example, you're making a department-based digital portfolio. Paano ako mag-a-add ng aking mga co-teachers? You just have to click this icon, share with others. Kapag click nyo po yung share with others, it will give you an option on who are the people you want to include sa paggawa po ng inyong digital portfolio. So for example, I want to include my co-teachers. Let's say for example, I want to include Miss Jenny Claire. Now, ayun na ang kanyang email. So on this part, you will also be given an option whether you want your co-teachers to edit or gusto mong makita lang niya. If you want your teachers to edit the site together with you, pipiliin nyo lang po yung can edit. So makikita nyo yung pencil. At kapag can view lang, yung eyes icon lang. So if I want to work with my co-teachers, I will just have to click can edit and then send. And then that person will be notified na I want her to work with me. So pag click na po yung email sa kanya, pwede niya nang trabahuhin yung aming digital portfolio. Now, so ayan po yung teachers. So again, if you want to have a copy of this template, just kindly like and subscribe to QSR YouTube channel and Look Beyond the Classroom YouTube channel. Also, you may like and follow their social media accounts on Facebook and in YouTube as well. So, Sir Adrian, yun po yung ilan sa mga basics na pwede pong gamitin ng ating mga teachers when making their own digital portfolio.
Thank you, Sir Alvin. Informative. For the others po na nandito o kakarating lang po na, so we just created or helped everybody on how to translate their RPMS na libro into a digital one through Google Sites. So, ano nga sir ulit yung mga benefits of putting it into a Google site? I'm pretty
Very
sure marami pong gustong makalaman.
Number one, it's very cost effective. Very, very much free. Wala pong bayad ang paggamit ng Google Sites as a platform for making your portfolios. Also, I can say that this is environmentally friendly because we won't be needing much resources like papers para po to make our digital portfolio. And for me, it's also very time friendly. Hindi mo na kinakailangan hindi mo na kinakailangan mag-compile, hindi mo na kinakailangan mag-print, hindi mo na kinakailangan magpunta sa binding stores para gawing libro yung iyong digital portfolio. You can just simply sit in your office, in your room, You can even do it while laying down in your bed. Pwede kayong gumawa ng digital portfolio.
Akala po kasi ng karamihan po no, na kapag sinabi ng gagawing website, akala nila mahirap po. But with Google Sites, it's very user-friendly. Madali lang siya gamitin, no coding required. So drag
Yes,
and
sir.
drop lang siya as long as you have a Google account. But definitely, if you want to have a Google for Education account for your schools, you can just simply message us or email QSR as the Google for Education partner here in the Philippines.
Yes, sir.
Google for Education accounts are for free for schools. Ayan. Let's entertain some comments in the
Yes, sir.
comment section. Actually, may nanonood po pala. We have an audience um, from a different country. So sorry, I cannot follow as you are talking the most in Tagalog. We apologize for that. Can you please mention if there are any instructions and in English somewhere? Thank you po. With that, we can actually come up with another segment in an English version in the coming days for that ano. Um, we also have a comment from Michelle Trisha Agdon. Very creative, mabuhay ka sir. Ayan.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Michelle.
Then we have from Miss Gertrude Corpus. And another great learning for me, the use of technology is really amazing. Maraming salamat po. Si Ma'am Gertrude, ilang araw na po na sumusubaybay sa atin. Maraming salamat po.
Avid viewer natin
Sa
si Ma'am
panonood.
Gertrude.
Si Ma'am Dorothy Grace. Using Google Site for RPMS could help the teacher build their portfolio even during the start of the school year. And just update that quarterly. Ayan. It lessens the load and we won't miss out a milestone. Tama po.
Actually,
So
sir,
with Google Site,
maganda po yung comment ni ma'am kasi most of teachers, they do their RPMS portfolio sa dulo na ng school year or towards the end of the school year. But if you use the platform of Google Sites, tama yung sinabi niya na you can submit it quarterly kasi sa beginning pa lang ng school year, pwede mo nang isa-isang ilagay yung mga lalamanin ng iyong digital portfolio. So, tama po yan, Ma'am Gertrude.
hi po kay Ma'am Dorothy. No? Si Ma'am Dorothy ay isang public school teacher din po sa Mandaluyong. Ayan, hello po. Then, another one, through this platform, digital portfolio is easy to retrieve, to store, and to share. Tama po. So, as long as you're using the Google Sites, all your files are in your cloud storage, which is in your Google Drive. So, madaling-madali nyo po mariretrieve lahat ng mga files ninyo. Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Ayan po. So again, maraming salamat po no Sir Alvin for sharing us your year practice in your school. Ayan. Mabuhay po kayong mga public school teachers
Yes,
na
sir.
talagang nag-i-innovate for the students.
So, mensahe ko lang po sa ating mga guro, hindi lang po para sa public school teachers, also in private schools. It is never wrong to innovate. We could always improve our school practices with the use of technology. As part of the 21st century skills that we are teaching our students, this will show creativity and this will challenge the creativity and the collaboration that teachers and students and teachers among teachers as well in the field of education. So thank you very much, Google, for providing us these platforms to better serve our stakeholders and to be more effective teachers for our country and the world.
Ayan po. Thank you very much, Sir Alvin po, no? At sa lahat ng mga nunood, maraming salamat po. Ayan, isang session na naman po ang natapos. Tumutok po kayo at meron pa po kaming mga sessions today hanggang tonight, hanggang April 7. Ayan po. So marami pa pong mga sharings and learnings in the coming days bago mag Holy Week. Ayan. Again po, maraming salamat. Magandang gabi po. Ako si Adrian
And
at
I'm
si Sir Alvin. Maraming salamat po. Good night. Keep safe. Stay home.
Keep safe, everybody.